Hello everyone, and we're back with Prom Dreams. And we're going to see, you. Oh, there you are, Kyle. What took you so long? You do know the lunch period's halfway over by now, right?
Oh, so they do actually grump at you for being gone for half the period.
Yeah.
They noticed that you came to them second.
Oh, sorry, Brooke. I just got held up a bit, that's all. Well, better late than never, I suppose. We still have time to go over some of your paper, even if we can't get around to all of it. Are you ready to get started? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alright then, I'll pull up the chair. Now, let's move to the next topic, based on your personal interpretation of the text. How exactly do you think Ophelia died? She drowned, didn't she? I thought that was made pretty clear. You're thinking too literally again, Kyle. That's not what I meant. We all know the manner in which she died, but the circumstances behind her death, and what is ultimately responsible, isn't quite so clearly stated. Was this suicide like the priest implies at her funeral, or just a tragic accident? And if it was a suicide, why would she have taken her own life? Any answer could be correct, so long as you can support that answer with evidence from the text.
It's been a long time since so I don't even remember half of this.
I don't think I ever really read Hamlet.
You know what? You're right. I haven't actually done Hamlet. I did Tempest and Midsummer Night.
Yeah, we did, obviously, as I mentioned, Romeo and Juliet 1,000 times. And then there was, I don't remember. There was another one like it. There was another one, but it wasn't Hamlet. Great, then let's hear what you think. Did Ophelia intentionally drown herself, or was it an accident? I think...
What do you suicide or murder? Well, the question is, I don't, like I said, I haven't played Hamlet. I haven't read Hamlet. I don't know what could be backed up by the text.
That's a fair point. This one,
What did you answer last time? We'll answer something different this time.
I think last time I answered that it was an accident.
Let's do suicide this time. Just go down the list.
Alright. See, that does appear to be the most accepted version of events, but I'd like to hear your personal take on it if you don't mind. I mean, think about it. Ophelia was clearly mentally ill at that point in the story. It's not a stretch to assume she'd be suicidal, too. Plus, just because Laretz denied it doesn't mean she could have killed herself. He's grieving and... Oh, yeah. He's grieving and probably in a lot of denial. Not to mention the whole play keeps talking about suicide. To be or not to be. The gravediggers in the funeral scene... So, it makes more sense for Ophelia's death to be a suicide than an accident. Wow, you're a lot more astute than I give you credit for. That sort of reading between the lines is exactly what you should have been doing all along. So, I think this one was actually better than the other answer, I think. Though the other one wasn't fully wrong.
I'm sure murder is just completely stupid. Like, there's no evidence to it.
Murder is probably the one she would not agree with, but this one isn't as black or white as Maggie's questions, where suicide,
It's obvious, Maggie. You know, you tell her the thing that's her.
Well, not only that, but I also meant the basketball questions. There's only one right answer to any of those two questions, because, I mean... But, yeah, so with an accident, basically Kyle says that, well, Ophelia was crazy, and you know, she didn't know what she was doing when she climbed up the tree, and that happened. And she still praises you for it, but she just seems a little more surprised and less, she just seems a little less amazed at that interpretation. Thanks. But Ophelia wasn't always mad. Something made her that way, something that ultimately pushed her to commit suicide. What do you think that something could be? Well, it could have been...
Oh, god damn it.
So last time I said both.
Was she happy with that?
She was happy with that, so we could say both, but
I don't think we really care about if she's happy with us or not, though, because she's not the girl we're going after.
Yeah. Let's just say her father's death.
Yeah, we'll go from the top and go down.
That was probably a part of it, yes. I would give you some violets, but they have withered all when my father died. In other words, when Polonius died, a part of Ophelia did as well. Remember what she also sang about during that scene. By Gis and Saint Charity, alack and fie for shame, young men wilt do't. I fucking hate Old English.
If they come to my cock, they are to blame.
Now, it sounds to me like she's blaming Hamlet for something, perhaps for breaking her heart? Oh, yeah, that's a good point, too. So both is the right answer. But that fact
both is definitely the right answer.
But that fact that you could decipher as much out of some very difficult text is very impressive. You seem to have a more scholarly side than I thought. Haha. Jeez, you make me sound like some kind of brilliant philosopher or something. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but you're definitely more insightful than you give yourself credit for. Made the effort, I'm sure you could go on to do great things. Thanks. Well, I think that should give you more than enough material to flesh out your paper. Did you have any more questions for me? No, I think I'm good. Thanks, Brooke. For helping me out. Anytime, Kyle. It really was a pleasure talking to someone who understands even an ounce of the bard's work. Most of the students I tutor complain about how difficult it is. And finding someone willing to have an intelligent conversation about it is tough, to say the least. Let's try to do this again before the end of the year, oh yeah, definitely. Well, here's hoping you finish the paper on time. See you later, Kyle.
Yay!
Woo. Oh, whoo. Damn, how'd my face get so red all of a sudden? Maybe it was the way she could make even Shakespeare sound interesting, or the way she called me insightful. Most guys in my class would kill to have someone like Brooke even give them the time of day, and yet she gave it to a boring guy like me. Do I really have the brain she was looking for? Can I really keep up with someone so, well, brilliant? To be honest, the idea is a little bit intimidating, but I've got to admit, it's more than a little exciting, too.
I find it interesting, the difference there. He had fun being around Maggie, but it was really her that got all blushy and a little bit awkward about it. But then with Brooke, it's him who gets, hot under the collar.
Yeah. I kind of like that, though.
And we don't get to try Neela's cooking.
Sorry, Neela. I guess I'm not gonna get to try your cooking after all. Which, that being said, as much as I specifically did this because I know we're not going for Neela, but she's the one I feel the worst ditching out on, because she cooks for you and then we just fuck off.
That is a point. She did actually make us food, and then we didn't show up to try it. That is a little bit of a douche move.
Yeah. Poor Neela. You'll always be my waifu. But not today.
You'll always, just not now, huh?
Pretty much. I mean, that's how playing through these things again work, right? What's... Class schedule. I always get this mixed up. 202. That's right. Yeah,
Are
I
we
think
ready?
we're
Are
ready.
you sure you don't want to poke around and see if anything exciting's happening?
Uh,
Because I mean, we don't want to miss
sure.
out. All right. I do warn you though, if we go through again, and I'm gonna give you one playthrough before I go to see if we can if there's stuff we missed, because you know, I want to get to
Yeah.
see all the game has. And...
I think the game actually does a pretty good job at hinting when when you would obviously miss something. I more just didn't take those clues. So to be perfectly honest, it's not
Okay, well,
I've
that's
mostly been poking around out of curiosity, but I don't think there's anything happening yet, unless I'm just dumb.
Alright, that's fine then.
Seems like you've been cutting it awfully close to the bell these past few days. Try to arrive on class in a more timely fashion from now on, Sorry, Mrs. Tachibana. I'll try harder next time.
Mrs. Tachibana. A very Japanese name.
Yep. Who here can tell me the name of the current president of Russia? Anyone?
Putin!
Yep. Afternoon goes by as usual. Social studies, English, 3D art, study hall. This time I'm finding it hard to concentrate on schoolwork. Is it the stress of trying to decide between 3 different girls? Well, yeah, a little bit. I was never very good at decision making after all. And with that stress, I also feel a bit excited. Wait, that sounded gross.
Aw, he made the joke before I could.
I think that's something I mentioned liking about this game in stream. In some ways, some of the writing feels like something that makes me think of my own writing, because excited is a term that I tend to use, you know, for things. Maybe hopeful is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, hopeful. That maybe things will turn out alright. That maybe this time I'll have better luck with love. And after the way my last relationship ended, it's a welcome feeling, that's for sure. Indeed, until Ophelia commits suicide! No. I don't think that, as much as there's a decent bit of Shakespeare talk, that actually, I don't know if I'd say it has nothing to do with anything, but it's obviously not. I don't know. It's a thing. There, I think that ought to do it. Whew, another English paper finished, and thanks to Brooke, I was even able to meet the page requirement. And now that that's done with, I should probably go talk to Randy. He'll want a status update on the whole prom date situation. Not that I'm anywhere close to making a decision. Seriously, how am I supposed to make a choice like that? Flip a coin? Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge soon enough. I need to get going.
Interesting.
Yep. So, poor Kyle here isn't as decisive as either of us clearly are about the thing. I already had Neela figured out. You already have Maggie figured out at this point in the game. So, flipping a coin we shall not be doing, Kyle. Sorry. We have better ways to decide, like just doing it. Oh, hey, wait, there's someone in here. Hi. Well, hey, if it isn't my man Kyle, how's it going? Wait. We talked to this guy, didn't we?
I don't know.
Doesn't that kinda go against dress code? Well, yeah, but if you ask me, it's worth each and every second I've gotten.
Each and every detention I've gotten, oh dear.
Yeah, gotta love this masculine beauty, right? This guy's just obsessed with his beard. Nothing too important there. Alright, teachers. No matter how hard I try, I can just never get them to sing their best. It's a disgrace to the art form. Larry, are you even listening to me? If these little cretins don't get their act together, the concert will be... Don't worry, Mike. I hear you loud and clear. And if you ask me, I think you need to get the stick out of your ass and cut those poor kids some slack. I mean, of course they're not going to do well when they've got a stuck-up perfectionist screaming at them all the time. What do you expect? Why, you put my heart and soul into those productions, and because of it I've sent students onto Juilliard and Broadway. Well, then maybe you need to find something else to base your sense of self-worth on and quit projecting on a bunch of high schoolers.
Oh, wow.
You're even worse than my brother, jeez. Wow, they're really going at it. Maybe I should just back off for now.
Yeah, I think leave them alone.
I think that sounds like a good plan. Probably don't want to get involved in that. Oh wait, got anything to say? Finished taking Algebra 2 tests in here. Boy, was it a doozy.
Dyscalculia.
Oh,
Dyscalculia.
Is a harsh mistress indeed.
I'm assuming that's like dyslexia, but with numbers.
Yeah, probably. Right, we were going to see Randy. Let's do that.
Do I make you Randy, baby?
That's
worst Austin Powers ever.
Yeah. You are indeed. But I mean, Randy
found out
does...
that a friend of mine has never watched any of the Austin Powers. I was playing Minecraft yesterday and I was melting down just a fuck ton of gold. Like, I love gold! They had no idea. They had never seen an Austin Powers movie. It's like, how? How
nuts.
have you never seen those?
I know, seriously.
Now I want to watch Austin Powers again. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if it ain't Mr. Casanova himself. So, how'd it go? Spare me no details. I'm dying to...
Talk about getting straight to the point. I had a feeling that'd be the first thing out of his mouth. Alright. Just let me start from the beginning, will you?
Wow, Kyle, you sure know how to put on the charm, don't you? Oh, it sounds like you had to stand up poor Neela to make it all work out.
Yeah, still feel kind of bad about that.
Hey now, don't sweat it too much. You did your best, right? I'm sure she'll understand. So Neela's gonna murder us now, isn't she?
Who even knows? I think I might be hoping for too much.
Well, the point is, you're gonna be one step closer to the goal, Kyle. You've gotten to know Maggie and Rook a bit better, and now all you gotta do is make a choice to get to your prom proposal ready.
What? Already? But that's...
Moving way too fast? Yeah, I know. You can't make romance work out in just a few days. But we're not talking about getting married here. Prom is literally at the end of the week. If you're gonna make your move, it's gotta be now.
Jeez, Randy. Way to put on the pressure.
Just trying to help, man. Sometimes a little pressure is necessary to get the ball rolling.
You know what I mean.
Anyway, I'm not gonna try and tell you who you should ask, but I'll be honest with you. It'd probably be bad form to try and ask Neela after what happened today. If I were you, I'd try to focus on one of the other two. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Easier said than done. So yeah, you do lock yourself out of one of your choices here. Seriously, how the heck am I supposed to make a choice like this?
Good thing we've already made your choice for you, Kyle.
Yep.
I don't know, go home and sleep on it some. Maybe you'll make up your mind after a good night's rest. In the meantime, I'll brainstorm some ideas for ways we can pop the question. About prom, I mean. After all, what kind of wingman would I be if I didn't help you see this through to the end?
Alright, I'll try. Hey, you're really invested in this whole thing, aren't you? I guess I should be a little more grateful.
Don't sweat it. What are friends for?
Indeed. See you tomorrow, Randy.
I think it's supposed to something or other.
Oh, sorry.
What's a convent? Oh dear.
Well, I'm not your teacher, I'm not gonna help you out with that. Later, nerds, I've got more important things to do. Much more important things to do, like get the fuck out of school. You ready to leave school for the day? Yeah. It's not really spoilers, so I'll just say it. At points when, because I don't know why I didn't pick up this hint. I guess just because the game up until those points is actually kind of linear. But when you get to the point that there's something you can miss, Kyle, if you're trying to leave, will say something along the lines of, I feel like I'm forgetting something. So,
alright.
that's how you know, that, I need to explore more if Kyle just doesn't, if he feels like I should explore more. Which is, I think, a nice way to do it, so you don't waste too much of your time exploring on days that don't do anything for you.
Absolutely.
Another long school day over, but it feels like the hardest part's only just begun. Right now I've gotta make my choice. I know it's totally first world problems, and it's not gonna be the worst choice I'll ever have to make. But if I'm gonna be honest, I've never been good at making choices. In fact, you could say indecision and avoidance are some of my worst qualities. Should I ask Maggie, or should I ask Brooke? I enjoyed being with both of them. I could easily see myself going to prom with either one of them. Damn it. I still can't decide. Maybe I can get a fresh perspective in the morning. Maybe then I can actually bring myself to choose. Day 3. 12 p.m. The moon then crashes into the school and everyone dies.
Done.
That would be quite a twist.
Well, no, not yet. It's only 12. They've got time before the moon crashes.
That is true. That is true. A little bit of time.
Hey Kyle, hope you rested well last night, because today is your big day.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I know, you're bad at making choices, I get it. What is that guy? Look at that guy just jamming out at the top of the screen.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's the teacher, playing something up there.
He is just jamming out.
Yeah, he's going nuts,
but nothing
man.
will ever change if you avoid them altogether. The only way you'll get where you want to go in life is by making decisions. This entire game, in fact, is entirely based off making those decisions. So make decisions.
Okay, geez, you don't have to go all motivational speaker on me. I know you're right, it's just easier said than done, you know?
Hey, that's why I'm helping you out, isn't it? Here's what I think. If you're still deciding who to ask, you should go talk to them one more time. Maybe you'll learn something new about them that'll help you make your choice.
And then? What if I still don't know?
Then you're just gonna have to suck it up and trust your gut. Either way, come see me before lunch is over and let me know what you decide on. We'll figure out where to go from there. See you soon, and whatever you do, don't get cold feet.
Sure thing. Alright, so, first off, I really don't know why he's playing this instrument here. Prom week, when the words of love and the stench of raging hormones fills the air. You're going to be bringing your own Romeos or Juliets to the dance, and I hope you enjoy yourselves. Just remember one thing. As Shakespeare once said, love is blind, and lovers cannot see. So do it safe, and don't do anything you'll regret in the morning.
Do it safe, huh?
Right. Will do, Mr. Neal. Hey.
Well, you heard the teacher. Grab some condoms.
Yep. I mean, we've got to have a sex ed class somewhere here, right? Actually, it's a Christian school. We might not.
It's a Christian school. It's probably abstinence only.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe not. It isn't Catholic, so it's possible.
Really
because
hard
Catholic
to say.
school, absolutely, it'd be abstinence only.
Yeah. Famous French saying by Sand, I believe. There's only one happiness in life, to love and be loved. Perfect for this time of year.
No? It's no? Perfect for this time of year, no? I'm horrible at French accents, but there is an accent to that.
It's fine. I couldn't even imagine.
Oh, that's cool. May in like 15 different.
Yeah, that's cool.
J'appelle.
Yay, I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. Go me!
I couldn't read it.
Ah, sorry. Well, there's a lot of French words. I can't do
I was
French.
gonna try, but then you were like, you skip by him immediately.
I said, "Do you
Quick, go
want
into
me
the
to
girls'
go?"
room while no one's paying attention.
It's a girl's
Oh.
room. I don't need to. Kyle doesn't
I love that
wanna.
his argument is that he shouldn't, it's that he doesn't need to.
Yeah. Never did understand abstract art. Ta-da! It's done! I call it inspiration. What do you think, Kyle? It sucks. I hate it.
I'm inspired to leave quickly.
Yeah, exactly. I'm inspired to never talk to you ever again.
Anyway. So we're
Yeah,
at the point of go find the girls and give them and chat them
Yeah,
up.
I guess I should go do that.
Is there
doesn't
any
seem-
difference to which one you talk to first?
I don't think so. Just in case, I'll go talk to Maggie first, though. Don't want to accidentally, set anything in motion. But I'm pretty sure it's still a choose whichever one you want situation. So is she still out? Oops,
Well, this
I can't-
place is probably gonna get covered in blood. I've seen Carrie. I know what happens in these sorts of things. Actually, I haven't seen Carrie. I've never actually watched that movie.
I haven't either. So what's going on back here, sex? Alright, here we go. Hurrah! Heave ho! Heave ho!
Yeah, that's
That's sex?
sex.
I think we're gonna need some more people to move this. Lewd. Alright. So I think... So where would Maggie be then? I think, we can find Neela here, who's probably not gonna be too happy. Can't believe it. I even woke up extra early just to make him lunch. I feel even worse. I thought something special was gonna happen between us, but I guess not. Man, I do feel like a jerk now. Sorry, Neela. Maybe in another life or something. That's an interesting way to put it. Maybe in another life or something. We have those, right?
Yeah. Some multiverse out there.
Oh, hey, this is you, right, Maggie?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
Maggie. She's eating. Well, that ain't my newest practice, buddy. You got a low nerve interrupting a girl in her burger like this. Oh, she's having a burger.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Hey, I'm just kidding. First thing you need to know about me is never take anything I say seriously. I like her. I like her a lot. She's funny.
She's pretty fun.
So anyway, what can I do for you, Mason? Anything new on your end? Besides, if she becomes a pro basketball player, we'll be set.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Right, okay, time to get a conversation going, but how should I start?
Hey, what's that in your hand? I met this girl. Or no, not really. What?
I don't
What-
actually...
What did she just say before this that we'd be saying no, not really for, too?
I think she asked if anything was new with us, basically. She pretty much asked what's up.
Well, what's that in your hand? That's a hamburger. She's
Yeah,
already said it's a hamburger.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be really dumb. I don't really want to say that. I
Do we
think
want to do
second-
the, well, I met this girl, leading
let's
into being
try
hitting
that.
on her?
Yeah, let's try and
Have
do
you
that.
saved?
See if it,
Have you saved?
Not as recently as I wish I had, but I think
Alright,
this
well,
should
if you
be
fuck
fine.
it, if this fucks it up, well, we'll have to do a pause.
Yeah,
I met this girl. Huh? Well, good for you, Don Juan. You say that like I give a shit. So who's she, huh?
well, she's a real looker for one. Tall,
Tall.
athletic. Asian. Sure, her hair looks like she got in a fight with a blow dryer and lost, but that's part of her charm.
Oh, I love it. Oh, why you little?
And there's the best of all, she's super easy to embarrass.
Shut the hell up, you idiot. Wait, just trying to be a smartass, aren't you?
Who, me? Never. You know, for somebody who dishes it out so much, you sure seem easy to have a hard time taking it. Or, I said that wrong, but yeah.
You just threw an easy in there for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next time I'll dish it out right into your stupid face. How does that sound? Anyway, don't let me keep you from doing you.
I think that was good.
Catch you later, Mason. Yeah, that seemed pretty good.
But I will go ahead and save slot 3. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we can also go talk to Brooke. It didn't activate any, like, cutscenes, so I guess this pretty much just is if you, have trouble figuring out who you want to hang out with. Here she is. Oh, hello there, Kyle. How's your paper coming along? Well, I hope. Oh, yeah, I got it finished. Thanks again for helping me with it, Brooke. I might not even been able to get it done without you. Oh, that's good to hear. I was more than happy to help you out. Anyways, aside from that, how are things going with you? Shoot. Now I gotta think of something to say that won't make me sound like an idiot. But what should I say? This time we didn't directly hear it, so how about we just ask what the book she's reading? Or then again,
Yeah.
we're not exactly going for her, so, but it sounds like you're fine with that.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, what book are you reading? This is just a poetry book I picked up. The author has a rather flowery writing style, literally at times, but it's actually not half bad. Literally? So it's actually about flowers then? Sort of. Author seems to have a fascination with Victorian floral symbolism. Take this passage, for example. With a gladdened heart, I accept your ivies, geraniums. With tender hand, I would take yours. Language of flowers, ivy, geraniums mean I ask your hand in a romantic sense, I mean. Huh. You don't say. Should make a note of that little tidbit. Might come in handy later. Well, it won't because we're going for a different girl, but sure. Well, I'm sure you still have things you need to do, so I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your day, Kyle. Well, I talked to them. Now to go back to Randy. Hopefully I'll have made up my mind by the time I get there. More overdue books, just to make sure. You don't have anything new to say, do you? Because you look like you should be an important NPC, even if right now all you say is, man, these books are bad. I don't like them. Oh well. So anyways, yeah, back to Randy. I guess well, this part's already gone on. It feels like we just started recording, but this part's already gone on. Not overly long, but I probably am just gonna get there and then end the part. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean
there's
we're past half an hour, and half an hour is what we usually try and.
Yeah. All right. So we'll talk to Randy next time. But thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you then.